students who were present before in this class were already here. Because I will be giving a quiz, a short check-up on the lesson that I have shared last week. So let me just share my screen. I hope this is the correct one. Yes. So this is the part 2 of the lesson that we had last meeting. It's still on academic writing, so I place it here in my title, Academic Writing Part 2. And may I please hear a noise from the students? You are very silent. So it seems I can only hear the winds blowing outside. Can I please hear a noise from the students? If you could just open your audio so I can hear that somebody is participating. Hello?
Yeah, Eva Azar, can we hear you?
Yes, can I please hear you?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Yeah, it's nice to hear a student from Indonesia. So let us start by having a short review on what we have discussed last meeting. That is on the features of academic writing. So we have said that academic papers are complex. It's a little bit complex than that of personal writing, and also it is a formal paper. Formal in the sense that we use formal words. We do not use abbreviations or colloquial words or slang words because the paper is a formal one. And also, thirdly, we say that academic writing should be cohesive, or the paragraphs in the academic paper is cohesive. It means the sentences are supporting the main idea of the paper. And of course, we say that it is precise because we specify data in academic writing. And of course, it is objective because it's not based from personal opinion, but it is always based on official data. So I hope, dear students, that you still remember what we have discussed last meeting, because today I'm going to give you a quiz. So shall we start? Let's check what you have learned. Let's check what you have learned. Which sentence is complex? The students greeted the visitors happily. And letter B, upon hearing of the incoming foreign sponsors, the learners rejoiced. So, dear students, which of the following sentences that was flashed on the screen is a complex sentence? if we are to base that from our lecture last time, which among the two sentences is a complex sentence. So as I open my other Zoom account, please, if you could just answer orally. Maybe later on you can answer by typing on the chat box. Anybody, please? May we
Ayo,
hear from our
ya,
dear
silakan
students?
adik-adik. Yeah, you may use in write on your chat box.
Okay, so the correct answer is letter B. Okay, yes, that's correct. Azar Zuardi, your answer is correct. Upon hearing of the incoming foreign sponsors, the learners rejoice. It is complex in the sense that it is not just longer than the first sentence, but it is also specifying things like the foreign sponsors, who are the visitors that was not specified on sentence A. Next sentence or next number 2. Which sentence is specific? Which sentence is specific? Letter A. Every work applicant should report for an interview tomorrow. At 8 o'clock a.m. And letter B is every work applicant should report for an interview tomorrow. Which sentence is specific? Sorry, I'm having trouble with my devices.
That's okay, man.
Okay, we have an answer. The correct answer is letter B. Sorry, every work applicant should report for an interview tomorrow at 8 o'clock a.m. That is letter A, because the time letter B. In my opinion, no persons with disabilities should be denied admission in any educational institutions. Again, you can just type your answers on the chat box. Which sentence is objective? Okay, very good. Again, from Azar. Your answer is correct. It's letter A. Next, which sentence is precise? The first sentence is, as of 2023, there are about 50,000 Filipinos who have disabilities. And the sentence B is, there are many persons with disabilities in the Philippines. Which among the two sentences is precise? Again, you can just type your answer on the chat box. Okay, you don't need to think because your answer is correct. That is correct. The precise sentence among the two is letter A, which is, as of 2023, there are about 50,000 Filipinos who have disabilities. Okay. Next number. Revise this sentence to make it accurate. So this sentence, the United Nations organization was created a long time ago. This sentence is not accurate. If you could revise this sentence to make it accurate. So I'm going to give you at 1 minute to revise this sentence, and you can just type your answer on the chat box. We have said last week that for a sentence to be accurate, we have to specify the data so that your readers will not be guessing as to what you would like to convey in your sentence. I'm waiting for your answer. The United Nations organization was that is the exact date when the UNO was created. So please bear with me. My internet connection is unstable. Next, revise this sentence to make it objective. The sentence is, I believe that the United Nations organization was created or was founded to maintain international peace and security. We have said last week that for a sentence to be objective, it has to be based on true data or a fact. It should not be based from your opinion. So if you could just, again, type your answer in the chat box. Okay, again, very good from Azar. I hope I am pronouncing your name correctly. Azar Zwardi. The United Nations organization was founded to maintain international peace and security. That's correct. 7. What should be avoided to attain formality of your academic paper? What should be avoided to attain formality of your academic paper? Letter A, colloquial words and abbreviations. B, personal opinions. And letter C, boring words. If you are a writer, what should you avoid, or what type of word should be avoided for your academic paper to attain formality? Okay, very good. Again, from Azar. What you should avoid, letter A, colloquial words and abbreviations, because those words are considered informal and it should not be used in formal writing. And what should be changed to make the sentence accurate? What should be changed to make the sentence accurate? The physical education teachers were called for a gathering. The physical education teachers were called for a gathering. So what should be changed to make that sentence accurate or specific?
Yeah, come on, Azhar. Azhar, Eva, Suryani, Gadis.
Please bear with me again because my internet connection is getting unstable. Okay, the physical education teachers were called to a meeting or an academic meeting to be specific, but your answer is still correct because the word or the term gathering is vague or it's not specific. Thank you for participating. So this is our main topic for today. Yeah, welcome, Azar. Academic Writing Part 2. So we're going to just briefly discuss the types of academic paper. So I'm thinking that this discussion for today is just is a short one because we're not going to dig deeper into the different types of academic paper. We're just going to go over it, and I'm going to discuss. We're going to discuss one of these types, which is essay, because I would like that after our lecture, after our discussion, you can already apply what you have learned from our lecture today. So again, we're just going to go over the different types of academic paper. And actually, there are many, or yes, there are many types of academic paper, but I chose a few which I think is usable to you as students, because there are some which might be considered as a type of academic paper, but you can just browse on them on the books, or maybe there is a particular course in your program where you can discuss it in-depthly. So the types of academic paper that we're going to go over are number one is the essay. Number two is the position paper. Number three is the research paper. Four is the thesis or dissertation. And number five is the academic poster. So number one of the different types of academic paper is the essay. And of course, because we're talking about academic paper, the essay that we're going to talk about is the formal essay. Uh, because there are two types of essay actually, the formal essay and the informal essay. By the way, when we say essay, this is a short piece of writing uh, that conveys a fact about a particular topic. So when you write an essay, I should say, you can write anything under the sun as your topic. Anything under the sun. And as a teacher myself, this is one of the frequent assignments being given to students, an essay type of question or an essay type of academic paper. Now, going back to the two types of essay, we have the formal and informal one. And when we say formal, this is a type of an essay that, of course, uses a formal language, and also it is more on scientific paper. Uh, while the informal essay is more of a personal experience. So if you're going to write an informal essay, you're going to narrate your experiences, something like that. Next one is the position paper. So while I take a sip of water, can I ask one of the students to please read what a position paper is? Thank you. Anyone? Anybody from the students? Anybody from the students who can read us the what is being flashed on your screen right now? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please. If somebody from, if one of the students may please read what is being flashed on the screen. You know, I always say to my students, practice makes perfect because nobody is perfect in this world except perfecto. So reading is one of the things that makes, of course, oral reading for you perfect. Okay, let me just read. So I'll be the one to read. A position paper is a piece of writing that convinces the readers that the opinion of the writer is valid and worth listening. Well, there are times that we need to convince our readers, and we are doing it in writing. And of course, that writing is what we call the position paper. When we say position, that is our stand, our uh, our stand, our thesis on a certain issue. So we make a position paper to make the world know what our stand is. Question? So please just ask question if you need to ask one. I- I'm uh, I'm uh, I'm going fast because I'm afraid that the light or the electricity here might go off because the light here is glitching. And also the internet connection is getting unstable. Okay. So the next type of an academic paper is a research paper. As we all know that a research paper is a long type of an assignment. It takes a long period of time for students to do research paper because it is an in-depth investigation. And when we say research paper, a part of it, or it is a write-up of your investigation, it is a write-up of your investigatory project, or it is a write-up of your maybe invention. So it is one of the types of an academic paper. And then next one is the thesis or the dissertation. This is a requirement for a certain degree program for a particular student to pass or to graduate. Of course, it has a different parts. It has different parts. We have the introduction, the review of related literature, the findings, the conclusion, and the recommendation or your recommendation of or based from your findings. Of course, the thesis is a requirement for a master's degree, and a dissertation is a requirement for a doctorate degree. Okay, next one, academic poster. Academic research can be shared with an audience in a number of ways, because your research paper can be shared anywhere through publishing it in journals, books, or through presentations. But one of the things that you could do to share your findings or your research paper is through an academic poster. Of course, it is a poster. It's a large paper that summarizes your research, your findings, uh, in the form of an illustration. I can hear the winds howling from here. So this poster is the poster of one of the professors here in BSU La Trinidad, in the person of Sir Noval. I asked permission from him to use this one as an example in my presentation. Sorry about that. I have been suffering from colds and fever for the past 3 days, because we have been visited by typhoons. And so most of the people here in our place are having colds and cough. So if you notice, this poster is the summary of a research paper. It has the methodology, the findings, the results and discussion, and the recommendations and the conclusion. The title of this poster is The Ethnoscience of Weaving Takayabang by Mr. Paul Joseph Noval. Hello, are you still with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so as I have said a while back, with all the different kinds of academic paper that I have just presented, I'm just going to discuss or focus on one type, which is writing an essay. please go over the structure of an essay, and if you could share some idea later. Excuse me for a while. So let's continue. As I was saying, we're just going to concentrate on one type of academic paper because I would like that after this lecture, you're going to already apply what you have learned in our lecture. So when we say essay, it is a piece of writing. It could be argumentative. It could be a cause and effect writing, a compare and contrast, or just a descriptive one. So this is the structure of an essay. All papers for that matter starts with an introduction, but the uh, essay has a thesis statement. It's still a part of the introduction, but this thesis statement is what makes an essay different from different academic papers. And of course, it also contains your main idea. So you could have 3 main ideas, or you could have 4 main ideas, depending upon, of course, the data that you have. And of course, you have your conclusion, which is the last part of your essay. Okay, so this is the structure of the body of an essay. You have the main idea, and of course, you have your supporting data. That is, of course, the evidences to support your main idea. Of course, the first part of the essay is your introduction. This part introduces your topic to the readers. It makes your readers interested so that they will read your whole paper. It also gives some background information on the topic. And of course, this part contains your thesis statement. So what is a thesis statement? It is your argument, it is your position, this is your belief about a certain topic. What is good about having a thesis statement is that it sets the limit of your discussion, because it is on your thesis statement where you will anchor the body of your essay. So in short, your thesis statement is your stand, your position, or what you think, or what you would like your readers to know about a certain topic. And of course, as I have said, the thesis statement is a part of the introduction. Moving on. Okay, this is an example of a thesis statement. For example, your topic is on the harmful effect of pesticide. The pesticide sprayed on vegetables is harmful. That is your topic. So you could have a thesis statement like, pesticide use in vegetables should be stopped because it is harmful to animals, humans, and environment. That is your stand. That is your position, that pesticide being sprayed, or the spraying of pesticide on vegetables should be stopped because you think it is harmful to animals, humans, and the environment. How are we going to write the introduction of your essay? You could start with an astonishing fact or statistics or numbers, or an interesting question, a paradox, or an anecdote, or a quotation, or an observation. But if, of course, you have to continue because an introduction is not one-liner. It consists of a paragraph. Let's see some examples here. Example of an introduction, but I would like to make a disclaimer that these examples are part of the introduction only. We have said that you can start with an astonishing fact or statistics, an anecdote, or an interesting question. So this is one of the ways of how you can start your introduction. Number one is, studies show that 5 million people die yearly, yearly, due to intentional, unintentional, and improper handling of pesticides. So what is astonishing here, or what are you trying to say here? The number 5 million, that's a lot of people dying each year due to improper handling or intentional or unintentional ingestion of pesticides. Also, next one, this is an example of an anecdote. Mang Pedring is a vegetable farmer from Benguet who has been diagnosed with lung cancer. Because in anecdote, you're going to tell a story about somebody. Of course, that story is related to your main topic. He had been farming and using pesticide for 25 years. Every 3 days for 25 years, he cocktails different pesticides and spray his plants with it. He believed pesticide plays a big role on how big his production would be. That is one of the examples on how you will start your introduction. Any question? May I hear from you? Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Silakan adik-adik yang mau
Okay.
bertanya.
Yes. So please ask question if there are questions. So again, you can start your introduction by writing or by sharing data or by telling a story. That is what we call the an anecdote. This also is another type of writing an introduction. We have said that you can write a paradox. So this is an example of a paradox. agriculture is life, but it kills. It's very intriguing, right? How can something that gives or that sustains life kills? But that is how someone sees what agriculture is. Because of the use of pesticide, agriculture may sustain life because without agriculture, we do not have food. But it also can kill because of excessive use of pesticide. That's a paradox. And an intriguing statement like agriculture kills. About 5 million people around the world dies because of pesticide use. So you can start your examples or your introduction by having statements such as those what I have just flashed in your screen. So of course, the next or the next part of the essay is the body. It is of course the most important part of the essay because this is the part that contains the main points of an essay. You have here your main points, and you have here evidences based from studies or researches, and this also is the part of the essay where you convince or persuade your readers to believe in something that you believe in. We have here the components of the body of an essay. Of course, you have your topic sentence. Topic sentence is commonly found in the first part of the paragraph, but that is not always the case. Sometimes it's found on second line of the paragraph. And every sentences found in the paragraph should be connected to this sentence, to the topic sentence. And of course, you must have your evidences. These are the data or ideas from your references or sources that supports your claim or supports your topic or your main idea or topic sentence. And your analysis, this is your own interpretation or explanation on the connection of the different evidences that you have shown or that you have written in support of your thesis statement. We could say that the analysis part is your own writing or your own idea, but it's not an opinion in the sense that it is always based from fact or based from the evidences. It's just that you have analyzed it, so it's your own idea, but it's not an opinion because it's always based from or anchored upon data or unofficial data. And of course, the next one is the transition. Transition is going to the next idea, but still connecting it to your previous idea. It makes use of transition phrases like in contrast, similarly, and this signals the relationship of the previous idea from the second one. Because you cannot just start with a paragraph without any transition. So going back to the body of your essay, how are we going to get data or get evidences? Because in writing a formal essay, it should be based on references, on studies or researches. So these are the criteria so that we can say that our evidences are correct or can be used as evidences of our essay. Number one, they should be credible and authoritative. course, when we say credible, it should come from credible resources that are considered in authority. Say, for example, if you are talking about the number of cases of pesticide poisoning in your place, you could go to the Ministry of Health, or in our case here in the Philippines, we have our very own Department of Health, or maybe your health officer. Any credible person or credible reference can be used as a source of proof or evidence. And if you're going to get data, your source should be locatable. If you're going to get data from the internet, you should place it on your references so that your readers could also locate your reference if they want further reading. And it must be up to date. It's not supposed to be outdated. According to studies, what the number of years that we're going to use as reference for books is not more than 10 years. So if the book is 11 or the study is 11 years old, then you should look for a newer data. And then next one is it's relevant. Of course, it's connected to your topic, and it should be convincing. It should convince. It should make your readers believe that your proof should be believable. Okay. This is one of the examples of a body of an essay. So I would like you to read this one, you analyze it, and you tell me, or you tell us, where is the topic sentence, where is the evidence, where is the analysis, and where is the another evidence. So I'm going to give you at least 2 minutes to go over this paragraph. And after 2 minutes, I'm going to ask somebody to tell us which among the sentences in the paragraph is the topic sentence, the evidences, the analysis, and so on and so forth. And I would like the students again to participate this time. So I'm going to give you 2 to 3 minutes to go over this paragraph.
Ya, silakan teman-teman. If you have to read the paragraph and the passage of the paragraph. We have 2 minutes to answer the questions.
May I ask one of the students to read the paragraph? Hello, my dear students.
Hello, ma'am.
May I please, may I please ask one of you to read the paragraph?
Read and give the like topic sentence, evidence, and another, ma'am.
Before we're going to analyze or point out which among the sentences in the paragraph is the topic sentence, the evidence, the analysis, uh, may I request one of the students to read the paragraph?
Read first, ma'am. Ma'am. May I write the paragraph, ma'am? May I read the paragraph, ma'am?
Ma'am Rockwell, Ade want to read the paragraph.
Yes, please. Wait, I'm going to share my screen.
Okay, please, Ade.
One of the most concerning effects of pesticide use is its impact of human health. The study by Lu et al. 2014 showed that human health, especially those of the farmers, is at risk due to pesticide exposure. They specified illnesses and symptoms such as headaches, skin abnormalities, fatigue, fever, and weaknesses as the common health complaints experienced by the farmers. The study conducted by World Health Organization in 2018 reported that pesticides can enter the human body through ingestion, inhalation. The screen is stop. Stop, sir. The screen.
Iya, sepertinya keluar ini. Kita tunggu
Sorry
dulu
about
beberapa
that.
menit.
Again,
Yeah.
we had an internet glitch.
Yeah.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Please continue.
Okay. Thank you. I'll continue that pesticides can enter the human body through ingestion, inhalation, and skin contact and constant exposure, even at lower levels, can cause deadly disease. These are the reason why some Benjes farmers complain of having experienced chest pain, abdominal pain, and nose bleeding. These health complaints were also being experienced by tobacco farmers in Ilocos Sur, Philippines, as reported by the study of Cruz et al. In 2017. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Very good. That actually is a paragraph based from true researches, because the place that where I am in is a farming community, and one of the problems is the excessive use of pesticide. So, my dear students, may we please identify now where or what part or what sentence among the sentences in the paragraph is the topic sentence, where what sentences are the evidences, and what analysis.
The first about topic sentence is one of the most first sentence. One of the most concerning effects of pesticide use is its impact of human health.
Okay, very good. That's correct. Our topic sentence is the one colored red. That is the main topic of the paragraph. How about the evidences?
The evidence is the sentence with color
Purple or
yes,
violet?
purple.
Okay, purple. Yes, that's correct. Very good. The sentences which are or which is considered the evidences is the one colored in violet. If you take a look at it, or if you read the sentence, it has, or it's the references, or there is, yeah, the references were specified in the sentences to show that your sentence is not your own idea or your own opinion, but it is based, or it was based from researches, or based from conducted studies. How about your analysis? Where is the analysis in the paragraph?
The sentence with color green, ma'am.
Okay, very good. The sentence colored green is the analysis. As I have said a while back, your analysis, of course, is your own idea. It's a sentence, it's the idea coming from your mind, but it's not your opinion, since you based it, or you anchored it from the evidences that you provided. So I hope at this point you already have an idea on how to write the body of your essay. Of course, I know that you have been writing an essay and you know how to write an essay, you know how to write the body of your essay, but I'm sure also, and I hope that my lecture today on how to write an essay will be helpful in your future writing. Let's move on. Okay, this is one of the parts of the body of the paragraph. This is what we call the transition. So if you would like to go to another main idea, you have to use transition words or phrases like additionally, so that you can still connect to your main idea or to your main topic while going into another main idea. Again, may we please hear from other students to read our transition paragraph or our transition sentence. Hello?
Maybe Azhar want to.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. Additionally, pesticides can harm the environment like the rivers, seas, and streams. It can seep into groundwater or leak into nearby bodies of water, causing water pollution. The presence of pesticides in water sources can also pose a risk to human health, and contaminated water can enter drinking supplies. The research done by
So you may continue the paragraph. Very good, students. Thank you for participating. I can see from the way you read and from the correctness of the answers on the questions that I have posted a while back that you are intelligent students. Students from Indonesia are really smart. So let's move on. This part also discusses the writing of conclusion. So how are we going to write the conclusion of our paper? You have to remember that the conclusion is not the summary of your paper, but it's just summarizes the main points of your essay. And this is the part where you leave your final thought or idea, which was already specified in your thesis statement. And it also reminds your readers on the idea that you wish them to take away from your essay. And another important part is that this part of the essay is what also we call the call to action, because it motivates your readers to put into action what they have learned or what they have read about your essay. So how are we going to write the conclusion? Of course, this is still a part of your, this is still a part of the paragraph. Somebody please read this one, students.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please, Suryani.
Ya, silakan Ima. Ima ya.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In conclusion, while pesticides are important part of food production and have played a significant role in increasing food productivity, their harmful effect on human, animals, and the environment cannot be ignored. The dangerous effect of pesticide use should be seen as urgent, and the need for more good agricultural practices should be encouraged. The government and all responsible agencies should call for strategies to reduce pesticide use without compromising food production by adopting alternative pest management strategies and reducing reliance on harmful uh, chemicals. We can work towards a healthier future for both people and the planet.
Yes, thank you so much. You have read it well. Very good. That is the conclusion of um, or the essay that we have just read a while back. So where among the sentences in the paragraph is the call to action. Again, when we say call to action, this is the part where you motivate your readers to put into action what they have read, or your arguments. This time, I did not put any color because I know you are smart and that you can identify it without the help of color coding. You can identify two call to action or statements that are calling into action your readers. Because that is the essence of an essay. You do not write for nothing. You have to write for something. You have to write so that your readers might know about your position, about your stand, and that your readers will also have to do something. That is the essence of an essay. May I have your answers now, dear students? Where among the sentences in the paragraph is your call to action?
The last sentence, ma'am. Can we use the last sentence from take the action?
Yes. We only have 17 minutes before our lecture ends. So may I have your answers now?
Last
Anyone from the students?
I think last sentence, ma'am, like by adopting alternative past management strategies.
Yes, yes. Please continue. Continue reading.
Oh yes. In conclusion, by adopting alternative pest management strategies and reducing reliance on harmful chemicals, we can work towards a healthier future for both the people and the planet.
Okay, that's correct. That is one
Thank
of
you,
the
ma'am.
call to action part of the conclusion. And the other one is the second to the last sentence. The government and all responsible agencies should call for strategies to reduce pesticide without compromising food production. That is calling your readers to put into action what they have learned in your essay. And again, I repeat that that is the essence of writing an essay. Any question? So let's move on. How to write a formal essay. This we are just going to go over it since it's almost the end of our lecture. So these are the different approaches to writing an essay. You have the descriptive, the analytical, and the persuasive. So that if we say descriptive, you are just going to create an image in the mind of your readers because you are just describing. It's just you are describing to them something in the form of writing. Instead of saying it orally, you're going to give information for them to imagine something. So you can use words such as precise, ceremonial, correct, suitable. But of course, these are not just the only formal words that describe. We have so many adjectives in the English language. But of course, since we are talking about formal essay or academic paper, you choose formal words that describes. This is one of the examples of the formal sentences that describes the Philippines is a fusion of different cultures. Or most Filipino women are industrious, just like Indonesian women. So you are describing, in the first sentence, you are describing the Philippines. And in the next sentence, it is describing Filipino women. Here is an example of a paragraph that describes the Philippines. If you're going to read this one, you can imagine where the Philippines is located. Of course, we know that the Philippines is an island, but if you will read this one, you can play it in your mind where in the world is the Philippines, or what is the structure of the Philippines. So I would like somebody to read this one again. And while your classmate is reading, you close your eyes and you imagine what is the structure of the Philippines.
Uh, Sorry, ma'am. Yes, read it, ma'am.
Yes.
Dibaca, sir.
Yeah.
The Philippines is an archipelago located in Southeast Asia. It consists of approximately seven, uh, 7,641 island. Nggak ada, Mister. Nggak ada, sir.
Ma'am, ma'am recollect? Oh, lost connection maybe. Ma'am Raquel. Okay, so I think that we have some
And
loss
sorry about
about
that.
yeah. Okay.
My internet connection got
Yeah.
disconnected again. The
Okay.
typhoon is
That's okay, ma'am.
getting stronger.
That's okay, ma'am. Yeah. Okay, Adela, silakan.
The Philippines is an archipelago located in Southeast Asia. It consists of approximately 700 six 7,641 island, which is grouped into three main islands, namely Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. This country is bordered to the west by South China Sea, to the north by the Philippine Sea, to the east by the Pacific Ocean, and to the south by Celebes Sea.
That is one of the examples of a descriptive paragraph. It describes your subject. So it challenges your readers to imagine or put into their minds, or to at least it can put a picture in the minds of your readers. Next one. Okay, analytical writing versus yeah, this is descriptive writing versus analytical writing. So when we say analytical, this is a type of paragraph that ex, it explains an explanatory paragraph, because when in descriptive you just state what happened, while in the analytical writing you have to explain why it happened. So basically, analytical is an explanatory sentence. And again, for persuasive writing, your goal here is to convince or motivate your readers, or move your readers towards a certain point of view or an opinion. Because not everybody believes in what you believe, but through writing, you can persuade your readers, or you can convince your readers to also believe in what you are believing in. So that ends my lecture. These are my references, and I hope that among the things that I have shared to you today, I will be very happy if you can remember and use one or two ideas. Again, thank you very much, my dear Indonesian students, and to you, teachers from Universitas Mahamidaya, Parepare, Indonesia.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ma'am Raquel Abayado from Benguet State University. Sorry. So students, I think for our meeting today, our material. So I want to say again, thank you for your participation today. I hope you encourage to more practice this principle, yeah, in this academic endeavors, yeah. So I hope the situation in Philippines is stable soon, yeah. So I'm waiting for the information for the tomorrow, the next lecture. Yeah. So I think for today, thank you, Ima, Azhar, Ade, Fiona. Yeah, thanks, Ma'am Senara, and especially Ma'am Raquel. Okay, so maybe we close our meeting for today. Saying thank you and see you next time. Okay, but before we have to take documentation, or maybe Ma'am Esnara want to say something.
Yes, for tomorrow, because the typhoon is intensifying, it's getting even stronger. So perhaps it's better to postpone our meeting tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, we can move the meeting tomorrow, and I will just inform you about a new schedule within the week.
Yeah.
Within the week towards Friday, maybe Thursday or Friday.
On Friday,
If
okay.
not, it will be in the next Monday. We will see. So, but one thing is for sure, we are going to postpone the meeting tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, and I will update you with Madam Siana about the
Yeah.
rescheduling. It would be towards Thursday or Friday, maybe, or next Monday. Okay.
Never mind. Okay, it's okay, ma'am. Okay.
All right. Hello,
Before
guys.
we
Did you
close,
all fill out the attendance form?
yeah,
The attendance list, please go.
Untuk,
All right. So
tolong
let's have the
teman-teman
photo
yang lain
documentation.
untuk mengisi formulir ya. Klik linknya
Yes,
dulu, nanti pindah ke move to the room and then move to the Zoom again. Biasanya kalian simpan dulu terkait dengan akses di Chrome. Okay, before we close our meeting, I want to open your cam, please. Okay, Azhar, Fiona, Ima. Okay, wait. Ima, where's Ima? Yeah. How about Ima? Okay, and I will count in 3, 2, 1. Okay, once again.
2, 3.
Oh,
2, 3. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am
Terima
Chester.
kasih.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Ma'am Ches Nara.
Margaret.
Ma'am Raquel.
It's
Okay.
nice meeting you.
Okay. See you next time.
Thank you for inviting me as your lecturer. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you,
Terima
Ma'am
kasih.
Chesta. Terima kasih. Thank you so much.
Sama-sama. Sama-sama.